Let's wait here. I'm going to take a small short because this will be limited risk.
Order filled.
And then our stop will be above these previous highs. We'll risk about 100 bucks. And we'll probably go for about 220. Maybe these previous highs over here, it's about 291. This is a small risk setup. About almost a 1 to 3. It's like a 1.1 to 2.7, 2.5, 2.8, something like that. So we're aiming for the bottom of that, pretty much the bottom of the last 15-minute candle. Could get to continuation back to the newer highs here, but because we're pretty volatile right now, so we might not get the pullback here, but could come up here to like the 131s before we see another pullback possibly. Just wait here and see what happens. There's a bunch of orders stacked right where my stop is. I don't like that. We might not get this because look, there is, oh, sorry, that's not my stop. That's the high of day. Okay, those orders just got taken out. Y'all just see that? Those orders are stacked up there. It teleported, got those orders. Let's see if we get some weakness up here at the top. Okay, the market's teleporting now. That's not good. I don't like that. A lot of orders up top has cleared out. Let's see if we're still going to drive up top. We still got a lot of more orders coming in past high of day. So I feel like the market's going to want to go up there and grab them. Well, maybe not. Let's see if sellers can step in here. If we get a bar close on the 1 minute right here in the next 10 seconds, we will add.
Order filled.
All right, we're going to add to this position. This is a really risky setup. We're going to change this to the 1, this to the 5. Our stop is a little bit above the previous high, risking 238. And we're going to try to see if we can get back down to these areas down here. So basically the previous high is a little bit above, but not too shabby. Hold this here and see what happens. The tick index is selling off. We're still holding 0 though, so. We got another 1 minute until we get the new 5-minute candle. Once we get the new 5-minute candle, I'll feel a little bit better about this trade. We just gotta see some more continuation. Momentum on the 1 minute looks really nice. We've been constantly falling even though we're buying up. We're about to have a new 5-minute candle here in about 30 seconds. See if we got any orders stacked up. It came up to the high of day and grabbed those orders. There is a good bit still sitting above high of day, a little bit above my stop. Doesn't look like we're wanting to buy it up there right now. Let's see if we can get a sell-off before this new 5-minute candle. See if we can flip that bar. So even though I only trade 3 micros usually, my max risk, like my DLL, is 200 to 300. So if I'm liking a trade more, I'll add to it, but I can only risk 200 to 300 on the trade. If I lose the trade, I lock out the account for the day and I'm done. So that's why I'm taking this trade with a little bit more size. So now on this trade, if we get up, we come down here to maybe the 45s, then I'm going to go ahead and stick it to break even. So we come down here to the 45s, we'll go ahead and go to break even, and that'll be up 20 points. The 1 minute is sitting on the 15 EMA right now, as you can see. I really want to see that close below the 15 EMA. It did, looks like it did down here, but we bought back up. But let's see if we can actually hold underneath it this time. If we do, I'm going to go ahead and put a stop by 3 where our entry is, to where it'll take us out of 3 contracts to minimize risk if we start pushing down a little bit harder here. Looks like we're getting a little bit of more of a push. I don't want to see a quick buy up, so we're going to go ahead and put a stop market buy here to take us out of 3 contracts if we pull back up to that level. So instead of risking $238, I'll only be risking $120. But I'm not getting out of the trade with full lot size. Doesn't look too good for continuation here. I really want to see this sell off pretty quick. We're at a high. This is a reversal trade. All right, that's a nice push down on the 1 minute, but we have to hold that. If that 1 minute buys back up, then I might exit the position at full lot size. This will average me down, so my average will go down a little bit if it takes me out of these 3 contracts. We have another 2 minutes and 30 seconds for this 5-minute candle, so I like when I'm in a trade, you find every reason to stay in the trades. We're going to move this stop market buy down a little bit, and I'm also probably going to go ahead and go to break even on this trade. because if we buy back up again, I don't really want to be in it. So I think we'll hold it right there. We have a new 5 minute and 2 minutes. I like the 1 minute close, but it still can buy up pretty quick. I'm not going for any enormous profits, you know, just around, what is that, 40 points? About 40 points. 40, I really like to aim between 30 to 60 points. If I'm using 6 contracts, you know, three contracts, 40 points, around like what, 250 bucks, 300 bucks, that's plenty. You know, I'm trying not to be greedy. I'm hoping this 1 minute candle stays down below and we close down at the bottom. I really don't want to see us buy up here anymore. The 1 minute close was decent, but we're not really getting any continuation here, and the tick chart is buying up. I do not see this selling off from here, but the tick index has been wrong before. And also, part of my rules, I'm not exiting this trade early. I might sell 3 contracts if we start pushing more, but I'm not exiting the trade early. Let's see, we got a new 5 minute bar coming in 30 seconds. If we close red down here, this will be really good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move down my stop market by 3 a little bit. Possibly. See if we can get this flush. Looking good so far. Right now we're up 290, 300. I feel like it still has more juice in it. I think we can engulf that 15-minute candle and hit that bottom of that wick. This was a really nice trade and execution. We're gonna go ahead and bring down 3 up above that 1 minute high. 5 minute did close down here at the bottom. So hopefully this trade doesn't do what the other trade did to me earlier. But we already locked in just a little bit of profits, not much, but we're gonna, you know, I'm preserving the capital. 2 trades today were really decent. The other trade I took today just hit that break even. Y'all seen that? If y'all watched that video, you can go check it out. I really hope we can get some more continuation on this. The 5 minute looks great. We do have some orders. Let's see if we have any bigger orders stacked down below. We have a little bit. I really don't want to see this 1 minute close up top. My targets aren't
Order filled.
good. Okay, so we got taken out of some contracts. We're up 67 bucks. So we are gonna move the target just a little bit. I wanna see this 5 minute. I think this is gonna happen. The same thing that happened earlier is gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna get much continuation on this. The 15-minute candle has not been flipped yet. We're still red on it. 45 is still red. Momentum is down on the 5 minute, on the MACD, and the 1 minute. We're up 67 bucks, so we might flip this back around just to go for at least $200 on the day. See if we can get back down to this low. So we are gonna move my take profit because I like more continuation on these trades, and I just didn't. It's making me a little bit nervous, which I know isn't a good thing, but right now we're above the 15 EMA on the 1 minute. On this chart, it's not correct. On the other one, we are. If we close above it, and it's probably a good idea to get out of the trade. So we'll see what this 1 minute does here. All right, I'm gonna bring down this stop loss a little bit. Kind of struggling here. I don't really have much of a bias anymore. 1 minute's still holding 15 EMA on TOS, Thinkorswim. Momentum is holding 0. I think this trade will come back up and hit my stop up here. I don't see it coming down any further. We could take 100 bucks, take some money and run with it and lock out the account for the day. Wouldn't be too shabby. Well, we need like 140 to get that $200 on the day. Consolidating. I don't know what kind of news we got. Won't be able to see it hit. Just a bunch of war news from today with Iran. Well, I'm happy with the setup. I'm happy with the execution. I'm happy with my emotions. If this trade still hits our stop loss or it's all in profit, still a good day, still a green day. We had 1 break even, and I consider this a partial trade. Looks like it's gonna hit, but good trade, good execution, not a bad day. The markets just weren't giving my setups, it just wasn't giving it to me. I hope y'all enjoy these live trades. I love talking through them. I love doing these. They're very They're a little bit more difficult to do, but honestly, it kind of helps me with trading and doing these live trades like this. I really enjoy it. So hope y'all enjoy this little live trade. I'll be not every single trade I trade, but every single trade I trade. If I can get it on video, a decent video, I will definitely record it and post it. I know I talk a lot, so